Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be discussing how to get more Bloodpoints as a survivor in Dead by Daylight. Usually people, when they want Bloodpoints, they go ahead and do Killer. But I've been trying to investigate a little bit and see what I can do as a survivor. Since queue times are shorter, matches in general are shorter, and you know, sometimes you just enjoy playing survivor. I'm gonna be assuming that you are a new player, so if you just bought the game, this is gonna be really good for you. And it should give you a nice boost to your blood points from the very first match, supposedly. So let's go ahead and start with the build that I have put together. So the first perk you wanna have is We're Gonna Live Forever. This perk gives you not only the ability to heal your survivors in the dying state, that means when they're on the floor, you get to heal them double the speed I usually do. But also it will give you a 25% stackable bonus to your blood points. Only if you do a hook rescue, a safe hook rescue. This is like you rescue your teammate, and for a while they are not chased by the killer or down by the killer. That is considered a safe hook rescue. Also, if you take a hit, that means if you are in the way between the killer and the person that they are chasing, then you gain a token as well. Or if you rescue your teammate with a pallet or with a flashlight, right? You can gain 4 tokens, up to 100% more blood points. So that is pretty good. This perk belongs to David King. It's one of the base characters and you don't need to buy, there is no DLC or anything, and you can just use straight away. So along with it, I recommend using the heart. This perk it's kind of complicated to use at first as a new player, of course, but the earlier you get used to this perk, the better. Because basically it allows you to be immune to the killer's attacks for a split second, right? You get to dash forward a little bit, or even you can use it to gain some distance, maybe to get to a pallet or to a window safely. It's a really nice perk to have. It's one of the meta perks that most people use nowadays. So it's nice since it's a perk from David as well. Now, imagine you are playing as David and you don't have any other perks, so what can you use? I recommend using Kindred, because it allows you to see your teammates or your teammates to see you, and other teammates as well, the auras, you can see them. And it's pretty good, honestly. You can also see the killer if the killer is around the hook, and people can see if it's safe to unhook your teammate or not, or yourself. This is a really good perk, and as I said, it's also meta. And the last one, you could use a Spine Chill. This perk basically activates when the killer is looking at you. There is a cone of vision that the killer has, and if they are looking at you, then this perk activates. So as a new player, probably what you're gonna be doing is being in a gen. If the Spine Chill activates, then you can go around a rock or whatever, wait a little bit. If a teammate is getting chase, you can go ahead and hook them as soon as you can, and you know you are getting information from Kindred and Spine Chill. Alright, now let's say that you have been playing a little bit longer and you have unlocked We're Gonna Live Forever and The Heart with the David King. This means that you have reached level 30, 35 or 40. That's when you get the unlockable perks. So I would suggest to go ahead and switch to Dwight. Dwight has a really nice perk called Prove Thyself. This perk basically gives you 100% more blood points in the co-op actions, and also gives you 50% repair speed when you are doing it with another survivors. This is pretty good, and along with We're Gonna Live Forever, should give you a nice boost in blood points. Now imagine you keep playing, you have been playing for a while now. I would suggest you unlock also this, Prove Thyself, and go ahead and switch to Build, the character that I have right now, which is my main, by the way. I suggest you go ahead and get Borrow Time. This perk is really good. Basically, it gives a second chance to your teammates, so there are no tunnel. Tunneling means when the killer is after you, no matter what. So this perk allows your teammates to take a hit, basically a free hit, at the price of having to mend themselves. So you can see how Borrow Time and We're Gonna Live Forever is a nice synergy right here, right? Because you're gonna be unhooking people, waiting for them to get a safe hook rescue, and you get a token, right? So your mission with this build right now is go ahead and hook people as much as you can. Save your teammates, be generous, and be a Superman, basically, right? And I've been trying this build for the past days, and it has been pretty good. Honestly, you get to have a chance with the heart, and you are not useless to the team because you go prove thyself, and We're Gonna Live Forever. Anyway, if you want to go crazy, okay, if you want to even go farther beyond Super Saiyan 4, there is another perk that you could use. I don't recommend it because this perk is kind of situational and it's not gonna happen all the time, and it's gonna be No One Left Behind. This perk gets you 100% more blood points for healing and hooking, and also a 50% bonus speed to unhooking and healing, and also you get to see the auras of other survivors. You are probably thinking, wow, that's really good, but this is only when the exit gates are open, so you get to use it for only a little bit. I imagine the killer has no one escapes death. That, you know, it's not that useful if you are about to die anyway. So I don't know, I don't really recommend to have this one. I would say stick to the heart because you are not guaranteed to survive the trial. Now imagine you want to optimize as much as you can, so I would suggest to put an offering. You can use the expensive ones or the cheap ones, and you have to think like you are spending blood points, you are investing them to eventually get more than you invest. And also there is some niche add-ons that you can use with the first aid kit to earn more blood points. It's called for the first aid kit, for example, it's called Needle and Thread. It will give you 100% more blood points in the skill checks. I don't know if this is worth it, honestly, because potentially, for example, in here you're spending 4k and 4k. Are you gonna get more than 4k? I don't know. I mean, assuming that you survive the trial, you are spending 4k with the add-on. I don't know if that would be the case. So I recommend not using this and just go like this, or like with a better offering. Alright? This will get you a nice boost in your blood points. And even so, if you are playing with friends and you are throwing some cakes and bloody party streamers and all of that. Anyway, did you like the build? Would you recommend it to your family and friends? I hope so. I've been playing this game for a few hundred hours and I'm still not like an expert or anything, but I've been learning a lot. I've been putting hours into seeing what each perk does and experimenting a little bit. So feel free to correct me, feel free to educate me if you want. And yeah, have fun games. Don't be salty, don't be toxic. Be nice to your killer, or your killer won't be nice the next time to you. And have a good time, friends. Bye. 07. Bye.